Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Bitcoin Prediction. So, let's see here. Hope you all enjoyed this audio stereogram here. It's in 3D. If you want to know where the 3D image is, it's right here. And I'll get into the 3D image. If you're able to parallel view or walleye view, you don't need any special equipment. You don't need those VR goggles. You can just see the 3D image right now if you use your magic eye. So I'll hold it right here just a little bit. I'll get into the audio stereogram here in just a minute, but let me just go over some stuff. So let's see, what am I going to go over? Okay, let's do the coin market cap here. A lot of things are going on. It's crazy right now. So a couple things I'm going to talk about. I'll go over the market cap. I'm going to talk about a little bit of Ethereum. I'm going to talk about Ethereum and Dash. I'm going to talk about Genesis mining or cloud mining in general. And then I'll get to the eventually I'll get to the audio stereogram. And then I'll do a chart analysis. Okay, so I'll try to make this as quick as possible here. So let's go ahead and just refresh this real quick. All right, so it looks like it's refreshed, as far as I can tell. All right, so Bitcoin has made a run up, although this price seems to be lagging. But anyways, if you look at the price, Bitcoin's going up. This is Ethereum and Dash. Dash is staying strong here. Ethereum has gone up to 1874, looks like, and Dash is $56.42. Very impressive. Let's just run down the coin market cap here, and let me see here. Just run down the coin market cap. Litecoin. This is Litecoin. Litecoin is getting a little flat here, but always around the same price. Monero kind of made a jump, but for the most part sideways. Ethereum Classic, right? Ethereum Classic right here is I guess making a little move here right now. So I think they're about to do. Ethereum Classic may start to do something. So, and then let me just run down the rest of this. Okay. There's Zcash. It's pumped up to $40, but I think it's peaking out. I think that has a lot to do with Bitcoin scaling more than anything else. So, but we'll see what happens. It'll probably go back down. It's just a trend that's just has to go down into the pennies before it can go back up. And then as far as market cap, the more coins they come out and the price, it's not really reflective. Anyways, getting a lot of volume on Zcash there. What's next? What's next? Oh, Steam. Steam, just being Steam. It's just gonna keep going down and down and down. It may just drop to the point where I don't even cover it anymore, but and then Dogecoin, because I did a video on that. Yeah, flat, same. So okay, so let's go to let me first talk about Ethereum and why I think it's going up in price. There's a couple things that are happening. There is supposedly Ethereum Enterprise, where it seems like a lot of the corporations that I would say cryptocurrency users, or specifically Bitcoin users, hate, is trying to sneak in and trying to get in into the distributed ledger technology or blockchain technology. They've been trying to weasel their way in ever since, I would say, since 2013. And now with the help of Ethereum, they'll be able to weasel their way in, and I think there's a lot of hype into that. And also, it also looks like Ethereum is now going to go finally into proof of stake. And I have to tell you, as of date, there has not been a successful cryptocurrency that has gone into proof of stake. There's proof of stake coins out there. You can even say like Steam. Steam is very similar to proof of stake. That's probably the if you're into Steam or you know anything about Steam, Steam is a proof of stake. So in the beginning, they'll have their coins locked up, and eventually those coins are being generated just because you've locked them up in what they call powering up, and then you get an interest on that. Eventually, all those generated coins that basically you didn't do other than just holding them up or locking them up will basically go down in value over time. It may be possible you can maintain your value by continuously holding onto your Steam forever and never using them in your entire life until that day you want to cash out, which is basically you're just going to get the money you put into it. Doesn't make sense to me because if you factor in inflation, you actually lose in value. So that's, the best thing if the best proof of stake is something that I see happening to Steam, and Steam would kind of be that model. There's other coins that also did that, and they may have started at a high price or a higher market cap, but eventually the fundamentals just drive that price down. It's basically no different. Proof of stake is no different than what you have right now with the current banking system with fiat cash. So when I look at Ethereum and I see this drive up, this price driving up, it kind of like reminds me a lot of Steam. The price being driven up, and then they're going to stop proof of work and then go into proof of stake. And eventually, I think with the proof of stake, you're going to slowly see that value just go down over time because you're getting interest on the Ethereum, which is supposed to be used to run dApps, okay, quote unquote run dApps, but I have yet to see any dApps, any useful dApps. I think, in my honest opinion, I think this whole idea of Ethereum being used as gas for these decentralized applications, dApps, is just a cover, okay? Is just a cover because what they're really doing is they're creating money out of thin air, all right, without doing any work, without putting any energy into it, just like the old world. So people will make a lot of money. There's no doubt. I have no doubt people have made a lot of money. But Ethereum will die along with the old world, in my belief. All right. So that's about Ethereum. So it'll be interesting to see. I think over time, Ethereum, I don't know. I don't think it'll be successful because so far to date, there has not been a successful proof of stake cryptocurrency. But maybe Ethereum will be the first. Who knows? I think it's just being pumped up by the old world bankers because they want to weasel their way into this space. They see an opportunity to make money. That's what they're going to do. They're going to make money off of you. All right. So that's that. I don't own any Ethereum, by the way. Dash. Now let's go into Dash. Dash has done a wonderful job. Look at that. And so let me go onto a video here. I want to share with you. Is it this one? Nope, it's not that one. It's this one. Okay. All right. So I just look up Dash detailed because that's Amanda's channel there. If you had a chance to see this video, Amanda is having her day in the spotlight. If you've seen this video, will cryptocurrency ever get its killer app? If you've seen this video, she's going to give you the update of what Dash is doing. And the thing I noticed most interesting was now they have these things called master nodes, but you have to like have 1,000 Dash to be a master node. Master nodes are kind of interesting. It's not exactly proof of stake. What it is the people who are mining Dash are sharing that Dash, that mined Dash, with the community, which is kind of different because other cryptocurrencies, the miners get all of it, and eventually it gets distributed out to the users, either through the exchanges or being bought directly or through different people. Dash is a little different. That mining reward is distributed to different places. So some of that mining reward goes into Dash masternodes. Some of it goes into the I don't know what they call it, the governance thing or the crowdfund thing. So they're really into user-based development. They're heavy into user-based development. Okay, they're attracting a lot of users, and that's kind of the thing with Amanda. She set out to create a currency, a digital currency that has governance, that has user development, incentives for the user, for user development, but also to drive the price up at the same time. So she's done a good job at convincing the Dash community, the Dash development, the Dash miners into doing this, and it seems to be working. But the most important thing about this in this video right here, if you watched it, was they're in the new wallet that they have. It seems to be a better design, user-friendly, but also it's treated like a bank account. Like you literally have your own bank account on your computer. And there's it's a concept of having a checking account where you will spend your Dash, use your Dash, buy things with Dash, sell your Dash, whatever. And then there'll be a section for a savings account. And what that is basically a way for you to participate in the masternode without having 1,000 Dashes. Without having 1,000 Dash. So you're able to participate. You're being pulled into the masternodes. So based on how many Dash you have, you will receive the reward from the miners in Dash, I'm assuming. A lot of other stuff they're getting into. They're starting to be more accessible to cash, the fiat. So you're able to now buy Dash directly with your fiat currency instead of trying to buy Bitcoin, then using Bitcoin to buy Dash, which is I guess something Amanda wanted to do, to break away from Bitcoin and to be independent from Bitcoin. So she's done all those things, and she's having her day in the spotlight. So that's the most important thing that I've taken away from this particular video. And then she came out with this video to to basically say how wonderful it is to be a Dash user, which it probably is. It probably is. I'm sure a lot of people who have Dash now are really enjoying the fact that they have Dash, because they basically doubled, tripled, quadrupled, 5x their wealth, pretty much. So congratulations, Amanda, and congratulations, Dash. Marketing, user development, okay, something I haven't seen in something I really haven't seen in any other cryptocurrency, and marketing. So they do a lot of user development, and marketing does a couple things. It does expose others. All right, it's advertising, but also marketing is a way to. Okay, sorry about that. Um, Marketing is also a way to reinforce the user base. Okay, what marketing does is it reassures the user base that they've made the right decision. All right, that it's it it's a positive feedback loop. A user buys Dash, then the user watches Amanda's video, watches there's another called Dash Cash or something. There's another person on social media that talks about Dash, gives people updates about Dash. This reinforces the user base, right? It makes the user base very happy that they got Dash. So that's the other thing about marketing. So something that maybe some other cryptocurrencies who, if you're looking for a user base, because the only way you're going to grow is increase your user base, which makes your coin more valuable. Increases demand, driving up the price. So that's, everyone should take lessons from Amanda. So that's that. I want to talk about that. And then the other thing I want to talk about is cloud mining. Now, this guy, Yellow Fever for You, I've known him from interacting with Kenneth Bozak, and I've seen him around and everything. So I watched this video on cloud mining, just a quick update and my thoughts about Genesis mining. So I watched it, and he went to a mining calculator. So I want to share my thoughts on this, and he gave an example of, let's see here. I'm gonna blow this up a little bit. Okay, so right here, $26,000. So he did an example of, what if you put $26,000 into Genesis mining, right? And he's really pushing the whole referral link too. That's, I honestly believe when it comes to cloud mining, you don't make money on mining. Okay, you make money on referrals. All right. So, anyways, I'm gonna take his numbers and just look at it. Okay, here's my thing. If you had $26,000, all right, that would get you about 20 bitcoins. All right. So I already did the well. Let me just do the math again. $26,000 divided by the current price, which that's what he calculated off. $1,238.68. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I came up with. So there you go. He would get this amount of Bitcoin, right? So that's how many Bitcoins you would get. All right. So in this calculator, he's got the hash rate. Sorry if you can't see that. He's got the hash rate. He's got the hash rate. There's zero power involved, a cost to you. Cloud mining with Genesis mining. Okay, so there's no power cost. Well, there's no power cost anyway. Let me see. The pool fees, which is the fees that Genesis mining takes, is about 45%. Right, so they're figuring cost, electricity, and probably amount of money that they want to take out. And then that is the current difficulty, which I don't think he's factoring in the fact that the difficulty will increase over time. Easily within a year, it'll increase. And then the block reward, which is like 12.5. All right, so and then the current Bitcoin price. Now, the only thing that could make it offset any difficulty is the price of Bitcoin going up. But I'll talk about that a little bit later, okay? So let me see here. So he gets into it, and then right about here, okay, so right about here is it shows the breakdown, right? And he wants to talk about the annual, right? So the annual, okay, so if you mined Bitcoins and so anyway, well, here it says to break even, it would be 334 days. So a little bit shy under a year, right? You got 20 days where you're going to be mining at a profit, about 20 days, 22 days, whatever. So you would, according to his calculation based on the hash rate, he would get like 41 Bitcoins. Okay, almost 42. But there's no electricity cost. He's cloud mining, right? The total would be about, in current price, $51,000. All right, but because of the pool fees, it's a deduction of $23,000. His profit is about $28,000, 371 $28,371.56. Okay, so if you cloud mine for $26,000 for 1 year, you would receive $28,000. So about $2,000 profit is what you would make. Okay, that's just if the price stayed still and the hash power didn't increase, which it will, but most likely the price will increase too. So that's okay. That's just doing something on paper. All right. Now, let me give you my scenario in which you don't cloud mine, you just buy the Bitcoin straight up. Okay. So let's take a look at this. So that's the price. That's the amount. That's the current price that he worked off of, and then that's the amount of Bitcoins that you get. Now watch this. I'm going to do it right here in front of your eyes. It's elementary math, people. I'm just simply multiplying, dividing, which is simply just adding and subtracting. Okay, that's the amount of Bitcoins. If I bought right now at that price, times, okay, let's say 1 year later. Let's just say 1 year later, the price of Bitcoin goes up. It's about 1,200 something right now, right? Actually, let's take a quick look. I'm gonna take a quick look at the current price. Oh, okay, it's actually gone up. It's 1240. This is a Bitstamp. Bitstamp, 12 hour. Okay, it's gone up. Okay, but let's just say, all right, let's just say 1 year later, literally 1 year later, the price goes up to 1,600, which I think will easily go up to 1,600. I think it's going to go up a lot more than that, but let's just say 1,600, right? 1,600. What does that equal to? Wow. You make a lot more in 1 year. Okay. Not only that, you've got the Bitcoins right now. You don't have to wait a year to get those Bitcoins, right? You got it right now. All right. So not only that, okay. Okay, let's just go a little bit crazier, okay? Let's just go a little bit crazier. Let's just go a little bit crazier. Times, which I think the price will go up, 5,000. Wow. Well, that's impressive. Not only do I think that price will go up, okay, think about having Bitcoin right now is that for a lifetime you will always have those Bitcoins. If you put in a private key, cold storage, you will always have those Bitcoins right now. Okay? All right, let's just keep going. Well, it gets easier from here. It's just 10,000, right? All right. It gets even easier. Let's go to the ultimate price, which I think eventually your Bitcoins will go. I think it'll go, if you give it enough time, the price will just go to infinity. If you live forever, the price will go to infinity. But let's, oh, sorry. Times. Nope, not that number. This number. 10, oh, not 10 million and one. 10 million. Okay, 10 million. There you go. That's how much your Bitcoins are worth. If you just bought the Bitcoins. All right. So let's go back to this video right here. Now this is a lifetime contract. Do you really think? Okay, and he's pricing it out in U.S. dollars, right? Are you going to cash out that money for the rest of your life? You really honestly think that you're going to get this every year for the rest of your life? I don't think so, because you're introducing a third party into this. So you got money, and he was talking about doing this on a credit card. So you're going to get charged interest on the credit card on top of that. But let's forget about that. So you have money, right? You give it to Genesis Mining. Genesis Mining then gives you Bitcoin, and you're going to get pretty much, I would say this amount. Well, he said 28. You're going to get a little bit more than this Bitcoin, but it's going to take you a whole year. Okay? It's going to take you a whole year. I'm telling you, by that year, if you just bought the Bitcoins, you would have easily made that money just by holding on to it. Okay? So I don't think Genesis, if you buy a lifetime contract, you're probably not going to get $28,000 a year for the rest of your life. That price is going to just dwindle down until you get nothing. You would have to reinvest continually. Basically, you're never going to get your money back. You have to continually reinvest, in my honest opinion. All right? Why would you introduce another party? It just adds into the inefficiency. All right? If you want Bitcoin, the best way to get Bitcoin is to straight up just buy Bitcoin, A to B, right? Why would you go to A, B, and then C? It just adds to the cost, all right? And your hashing rate will go up. Even if the price went up, I mean, your hashing rate's probably going to go up with it. I personally don't think you're going to get your money's worth out of it. I'm just doing simple math. I'm comparing it to buying Bitcoin now and having that $20,000, that $26,000 right now. I don't have to wait a year, and I just have to wait for the price to go up, which it will. So the question of Genesis Mining, whether they are real or not, that's not the question. The question is, can you do math and figure out whether it's worth paying someone $26,000 to get $28,000 in a year? All right, if that's the case, then give me $26,000, and I will definitely pay you $28,000 in a year. I mean, I know with that much money, I can probably, I can probably make that money back and then some, all right, and give your money back with an extra $2,000. Oh yeah, that's, I can do that. So give me your money. Give me your money, or better yet, just give me all your Bitcoin. I guarantee I will double it when the price hits 10 million, and I'll give you that money in fiat currency back to you. I'm not trying to diss Yellow Fever for you. I'm just saying, think about this. I'm amazed that he's even making this video and he's promoting Genesis Mining. He's really pushing the whole referral link on this. The only way you make money on Genesis Mining is referral links. So people buy in for like 30 bucks, and I get spammed. Everybody in YouTube gets spammed who makes any video about cryptocurrency with Genesis Mining links. Okay, referral links. Why is that? Because you don't make money on mining, cloud mining, you make money on referrals. So, anyways, let me get to the art, and then I'll eventually get to a chart analysis. Alright, so here you go. Yes, I'm back to Star Trek Enterprise. I should call it Bitcoin Enterprise, really. So basically, people keep referring the price increase as that we're mooning. I want to let you all know that we've passed the moon. Okay, we're not even on Earth anymore. And guess where we're headed? We're headed to Mars. All right. So if you look here, you can see the Earth. That's 3D. This is all. Everything here is random dot, except for the sword and the Bitcoin. That is a floater that I pushed into the background. It softens the planet Mars a little bit and almost make it look a little holographic or transparent. I kind of did that to soften the edges because when you butt up against this, it's really a hard edge on it. But Anyways, this particular enterprise is the Mirror Darkly enterprise. It's part of the enterprise, and if you've seen the TV series, where, let's say, instead of meeting the Vulcans in a friendly way, they were taken over. We enslaved the in the show they enslaved the Vulcans and became conquerors of the universe. I'm trying to say that I'm trying to represent the whole battle between the civil war of Bitcoin Core and Bitcoin Unlimited. And so this is kind of the representation of it. You can see the ship has a little logo on it, and then little lightning bolts, yellow lightning bolts on the side. Okay, there's the Earth 3D, the sun behind it, and that's the moon 3D coming out at you. And then right here is Mars, so you could see that. And then you see the sword, and then I put the Bitcoin logo into the sword because Bitcoin has taken over the world. And let me show you where I got that, what I'm talking about as far as the logo is concerned. There you go. So this is the God darn it. Okay. So this is the logo that comes from the intro in a Mirror Darkly of the Star Trek Enterprise series. They did a short series where there was a parallel universe in which everybody was attacking each other, right? Leaders were being assassinated right away, and all this. And, if you look at human history, there has been situations where that has happened. I know, like, a lot of technologists, a lot of people don't think that we can physically ever harm each other. Well, you're wrong. We do physically harm each other. We forcefully make each other do things. And that is a possibility in this world that we should all consider. So that's where that symbol came from. And of course, this is the world, and I put the Bitcoin symbol right in there. So take a look at this video, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But let's go back to this. Anyways, we've gone past the moon, people. We are headed to Mars, and I'll show you the roadmap to $10 million. Okay. Here's a roadmap to $10 million, everyone. All right, there we are. So we were on Earth. In 2013, we went to the moon, and then we came back to Earth. And we were so excited about it, we started telling everybody how great Bitcoin was. And we took everyone back to the moon, and now we're headed to Mars. So Mars is, I would say, 1600. So Mars is probably represents 1600. And then when we cross the asteroid belt here, the price of Bitcoin is going to just go all over. It's going to be a very, very bumpy ride, people. Because on the way through the asteroid belt, where are we headed? We're headed to Jupiter, which represents $5,000. Eventually Saturn, which is 10,000. And then Uranus. Yes, we're going to head to Uranus. Uranus, let me see, 5, 10, 100, 100,000. Neptune, 1,000,000. And then once we leave the solar system, everyone, 10 million. So there's the roadmap to 10 million people. So I hope you all enjoyed that. So let's go on the quick chart analysis. Sorry if it's taking too long. Let's see. All right. So, one more thing. Since we hit an all-time high again, and we're going to be continuing hitting all-time, we're going to be making all-time highs all this time. That's why I decided to do another enterprise, and this time we're beyond the moon, people. We've passed the moon. Mars is the target. Okay. Okay. Anyways, back to okay. Let's do the chart analysis. Okay. So this is a Bitstamp on a 12 hour. Let's go back to 1 hour because I know a lot of people want to look at the 1 hour. Wow. Well, okay. Tone Vase said The real true high is 1,240. Well, we broke that high, which I don't even think it's a real high because Mt. Gox is not around. If that exchange is not around, guess what? We're not going to use that all-time high. But anyway, we broke through the all-time high according to Tonebase. All right. So that is the current price. That is the current date, if you see that. Wow, even on a 1 hour, this thing looks pretty good. We are in a bull market, people. I mean, even Ethereum's on a bull market, Dash is on a bull market. It wouldn't surprise to see that other coins will start to go on some kind of bull market because there's just stupid people out there that will give up your Bitcoin and start getting into altcoins. I mean, I could already hear people talking about going into going into the altcoins because they think Bitcoin's too high or Dash is too high or Ethereum's too high. You guys are stupid. All right, let's see here. 12 hour looks even better. We're riding that wave, people. Riding that wave. Ride the wave. Just ride the wave. You know, you ever done surfing and you finally catch a wave? Just ride it. You know, just ride it. Let the wave do all the work. All right, it's not that hard. Just buy and hold it. Average cost. Just ride the wave, people. There's a 1 day. Yeah, 1 day's. Wow, 1 day's looking good. We're making higher highs, people. Higher highs. And you see, this is like, okay, that's the first wave. Second, third. We're still on the third wave. The third wave is going to be huge, people. It's probably. I think the third wave is going to go up to 1,600. And then we're going to pull back from the third wave. The fourth wave is a pullback, and then we're going to make one more jab to the fifth wave, which I think will really break through 1,600, go to 2,000, maybe probably 2,000, and then we'll see another consolidation wave, like a wave like this, where it pulls back, a 1, 2, 3 wave, and then we'll start the wave again. We'll start a whole new wave, and it'll be bigger. And as you pull back in time, sorry if I'm making this video way too long here. As you pull back in time, this will become 1, 2, 3, and then you know, as you pull back, you'll start seeing the longer time frame waves. Okay, you'll just start seeing waves. Just ride the wave, people. It's not that hard. It's a no-brainer. But people want to put more thought into it than they need to. Okay, so let's zoom up close. Yeah, we are pushing all-time highs, and we will continue to push all-time highs. Ride the wave. This average is going to be pushed up to touch the bottom of this. That means this will have to push up higher, and higher. It's just going to have to be pushed up. I'm on a week. If it'd be nice if Bitcoin Wisdom can put a month on there, because that's how you're going to have to start reading the charts on a monthly time frame. That is very bullish, very strong. We are on a bull run, people. Okay, so let me conclude this episode. I'm sorry if this is so long. All right, so there you go. Enjoy the autostereogram. Put a picture in before and after. Also, oh, sorry. I forgot to ask for donations. So feel free to donate. Here, let me do that right here. No new donations, but the recent donation, the gift that keeps on giving. Thank you very much. Logan's Run, thank you very much. Ty Redneck, appreciate it. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Here's the QR code. Feel free to donate. Thank you very much. And thank you for putting up with this. And also, here is my Dash Explorer here. Let's refresh that. See if you have any new donations. No. But this number has changed my ranking. Look at that. It used to be 51, now it's 52. More people have more Dash than I do in their wallets. Alright, that number is increasing, and probably the reason why the price is going up. And there's my Dash address key. Feel free to donate and thank you very much for putting up with this. And then I'm just going to go ahead and let's just get into Monero right away. Okay, so there's Monero, and here's my Monero QR code. Feel free to donate, and thank you very much for putting up with this. All right, now let's conclude this episode. Sorry if it's long. Anyways, there you go. Feel free to like, dislike, leave a comment or a video response. Until next time, stay tuned. Bye.